Hi, today we're going to continue reading Nancy Clancy Book 7. Chapter 11, No Antiques and No Attic. 5 minutes later, Nancy was sipping mint tea from a china cup. It was part of Mrs. Devine's best tea set, with tiny blue flowers. There was a matching teapot, a pitcher for cream, and a sugar bowl with tiny silver tongues for picking up sugar cups. You should bring the tea set to Antiques in your attic, Nancy suggested. And that too. Bree was pointing at a silver tray with slices of cake on it. Mrs. Devine's stars were engraved on the tray. Her initials from her first marriage, and planned to do a true search for the attic. Mrs. Devine told the girls, "I've forgotten half of what's up there. Mostly junk, but you never know." Nancy had little doubt that Mrs. Devine would turn up some antiques. It was going to be harder finding anything valuable at the Clancy home. The Clancy didn't even have an attic to search through. At dinner that night, Nancy asked, "Do we own any antiques?" The answer, as she figured, was no. Nancy told her mom and dad about the TV show coming to the arena outside of town. It doesn't even have to be an antique. Something rare would be good. Something that's one of a kind, rare and one of a kind. You're looking right at her. Then Nancy's dad leaned over to kiss her mother. "Be serious, Dad. Mrs. Devine is going to take Bree and me to the show, and I need to bring interesting stuff, okay? What's about my comic books? I've always wondered that they were superb. And that poster," her mom pointed to the one in the den. Nancy knew it was from a rock concert that her parents had gone to on their first date. The band was called Pearl Jam. That might be worth something. While they were clearing the table, the phone rang. It was Bree. I started writing you a secret message, but it was taking way too long. Have you looked for antiques yet?" Bree didn't wait for an answer. Instead, she started telling Nancy what she was bringing. Vintage perfume bottles from the 1920s and 30s. Nancy knew the ones Bree meant. They sat on Bree's mother's dressing table. Nancy also knew from watching the show that vintage meant almost an antique. And Bree went, "Oh, my mom has her grandpa's army uniform with his canteen and dog tags." "Oh, you're so lucky," Nancy tried not to feel jealous. They love old soldier stuff. After dinner, Nancy searched through her house. Besides the poster and comic books, she decided on a green vase with red dots. It looked like it has measles, but often really ugly vases needed to up being worth a lot. What also turned up was the teardrop necklace. It was on the floor of the den by an armchair. Nancy blinked. For a moment, she thought she must be looking at the twin of the one she was wearing. Then Her hand flew to her throat. No necklace! Sacre bleu! It had fallen off again. This time Nancy's mother did not try to repair it herself. She took it to a jewelry store, and a few days later they picked it up. This necklace is so pretty, the man behind the counter said. He slipped it into a little Ziploc bag. And with this new clasp, you can feel safe wearing it for another 50, 60 years. Nancy giggled. In 60 years, she'd be older than Mrs. Devine. Bye.